What's up, everybody? Welcome back to 5-Minute Rants, guys. Welcome back to the AM. I'm Michael Abernathy, I'm your host, and welcome to the show predicated on the journey of life and business. So today, guys, I wanted to talk about comfort. And I want to talk about how I actually think comfort is one of our greatest enemies. And it is so destructive in our lives. And you can see this if you identify areas where you lack in life or where you're not where you want to be. You're normally comfortable with whatever's happening in that area of your life. You're comfortable with it. So you just become okay with it and you're demotivated. And part of the reason why is because naturally we are pain avoidant. We do not like pain, okay? So we avoid pain at all costs. We seek pleasure and we avoid pain. And this is pretty universal. And then on the other side is what I would call love-driven, to where I'm going to choose to love myself and do what is best for myself, which doesn't always feel good. As a matter of fact, it feels wrong or bad at times. For instance, like you go to the gym, cool, you're working out, you don't want to be there, and you got to sit through yourself telling yourself, I don't want to do this, I want to do more push-ups, I don't want to go run more. And you have to actually mentally go through that and fight with yourself, and that is uncomfortable. And we avoid that because we're pain avoidant. But really, that's what's best for ourselves, to really love ourselves and take care of ourselves and to be healthy. Food goes along those lines, a lot of things. The point that I'm trying to make, though, is that oftentimes the biggest problems we have in our lives, comfort is going to be somewhere behind there because we've grown comfortable with the level of pain or the level of displeasure that we have in that area of our lives. And we do not want to choose to have the discipline to really move forward to take care of that area. The other thing about comfort is it is one of the biggest killers of dreams and aspirations. It kills them. Most people do not achieve their dreams or aspirations because they're comfortable where they are at, and they don't really need to get up and go to work. Like most people get up and go to work and get out of their bed, not because they're happy and excited to go to work and love it, but because they have bills to pay. I have met a lot of people like this. I have bills to pay, so I'm going to get up and I'm going to go work. Versus, man, I'm going to love myself and do what is best for me. I'm going to work. I'm going to be at this job I don't like, but in the meantime, I'm going to find something that I do like and that I do love and that I will be excited about getting up in the morning to go work for. And comfort really kills the dreams. It really does. It kills aspirations. And looking at a lot of entrepreneurs, there's a lot of entrepreneurs that came from absolute poverty, right? And then ran all the way the gambit of success. And you look at a lot of middle class entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs that came from middle class. I'm not saying there aren't any, but there are less massive success stories. Why? Because when you're in the middle class, you have just enough comfort to be comfortable with where you're at. And I have found that comfort in my life has been so destructive. Every time I find myself comfortable, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to get up and move. We call it the plateau. Andrew and I talk about being plateaued. Cool. I climbed this leg of the mountain. I got up here. Now I'm comfortable. Why do I want to change? Why do I want to grow? And then it takes discipline to get out of that comfort. And it feels unnatural because pain avoidant. I'm pain avoidant. We are pain avoidant as people. So it feels unnatural. And it feels unnatural to really have the discipline to get out of the plateau and to actually go seek out pain, seek out discomfort. And most people don't survive comfort. It destroys lives. It really does in the long term. And it's just like when you have a marriage, like my wife and I, we work through a lot of things and we don't wait till stuff gets bad. If we're not talking, or if there's something that I've done that has caused an offense, or if she gets offended, one of our goals as a married couple is to talk about that as soon as possible versus letting just bitterness and toxicity from that grow over time. And then now what has been just a small weed has now turned into a massive oak tree because we've been comfortable enough with the pain. And I would just rather not have the conversation. I would rather just avoid it. It's really no big deal, but it is. Everything that becomes a massive deal starts off as just a little deal or no big deal. Nobody goes up and jumps off a cliff without climbing the mountain. And if you look at society historically, comfort is what has destroyed a ton of societies. Think about that. It's the downfall of Rome, all the consumerism, the comfort, people being comfort and being comfortable. Just think about that. Anyways, guys, I'm out of time, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.